mag-vlogger, no? Mga conscious mo ba?
Push, Papa. First.
The lesson that we're going to discuss this morning is all about resultant of a force system. Now, resultant of a force system is a force or a couple that will have the same effect to the body, both in translation and rotation. If all the forces are removed and replaced by the resultant, the value of this resultant determines the motion of the body. If the resultant is zero, the body will be in equilibrium. If the resultant of a force system is not zero, the body will have a varying motion. Now, in short class, when we say resultant of a force system, tanan nga mga forces imo i-combine, then imo siyang i-resolve into one single force nga equivalent siya sa kanang tanan nga mga forces. For example, you have 2, 3 or more forces, pwede nimo siya i-combine into a single force class, and then that force is known as the resultant force. Now, napoy sa times class nga ang resultant force daw, the value is 0. Now, pag 0 ang value class, the body is in the state of equilibrium. Equal siya, both sides. Okay? Now, if ever class the resultant force is not 0, then the body will have a varying motion. So, pwede pa siya muliho class. It could be to the right, to the left, upward, downward, or bisag asa nga direction, as long as the resultant force is not 0. So, paspason lang ako garon gamaya kay 1 hour man data.
Push, Papa. First.
The first system nga atong studyhan today class is kanang ginatawag og concurrent force system. Sure mo? Pag sure ha?
Push, Papa. First.
Ay 45 degrees 7. Who gets? Okay, so let's go now to 3 or more concurrent force systems. Sa 2 force system class, para sa pagkita ganina, medyo dali lang siya solbon, di ba? With the knowledge of trigonometry, the Pythagorean, sine law, cosine law, ma-solve na to siya. Now let's go to the 3. How about 3 or more concurrent force system? The determination of the resultant of 3 or more concurrent forces that are not collinear requires determining the sum of 3 or more vectors. There are 2 ways of accomplishing the addition of 3 or more vectors na kunin do kapagi class sa pag-solve. Could either be graphically or analytically. So, ang graphically class, 2 vectors can be added to give a resultant. This resultant can be added to the third vector. So, imo siyang tinambanon bitaw. I-break nimo into 2 ra jud. Kung 3 or more siya class, wala kay 4 ka buok, tulbo nimo una ang duha. Pag na kay resultant sa duha, ang katong resultant nimo i-add na pud nimo sa usa sa ikatulong nga force bitaw. And then na pud ka another resultant, ang katong resultant nimo i-add na pud nimo sa ikaupat. That's graphical method. Next, analytical method class, the vectors can be resolved into components that coincide with arbitrary chosen axes. The components of each vector with respect to this axis can be added algebraically, and the resulting additions will be the components of the overall resultant vector. Ato na siya ipakita class through example. Now, graphically, di ba? Sa itong graphically, i-resolve nimo ang imuhang, by the way class, ang ilahanan sa concurrent force system bitaw, they share the same origin or they share the same point. That's concurrent force system. They share the same point kung asa sila nag-start. Ang gingon pa din sa graphical method, imo siyang solvon by twos or by pair ang pag-solve. This is for example, this is force P, this is force F. The technique class is, puniton nimo ang isa ka force, imo siyang i-connect sa head, sa first force. Sabdan, you will connect. Tontay, si force F class, this is the tip. Di ba next, nato naman yung na-discuss ang tip tail principle. If this is the tip of force F, this is the head of force F, waon nimo ang tip ni force P class, imo siyang ibalhin dinhi. Sabdan, with the same magnitude and the same direction. So this is now force P. Now if ever kung pilay angle ani class ni force P, so for example angle alpha, the same po na imong angle dinhi, and that is angle alpha. And mawala na ni si force P. The resultant class is from the first point kung asa si force F, the tip towards the head of force P. That is now the resultant one. Mao na si blue. Sabdan. And then, naapa man kay Q din no? The third force, Q. Now, since the 2 forces class, force F and force P are being resolved into a single resultant R1, the resultant class is kung asa ang tip ni Q, i-connect nimo sa head ni R1. Okay? And then, from the tip of R1 towards the head of Q, this is now your total resultant R. Okay? Sabdan, muna siya ang graphical method. So, wala pa ta sa sample problem ha? Paano lang siya kanang explanation sa graphical and analytical now. Sa kang analytical class, you could combine automatically the 3 forces using again the tip to tail method gihapon. Now, let's say for example, first force, second, third. Si force P class, gialsa na, and then si force Q, gikuha, gibutang sa head ni P. And then from the tip of the first force toward the second force, that is now your resultant. Well, in fact, kaning resultant class, maura pod ni siya nga resultant. Did you get that? Ang kang analytical class is pwede na nimo siya madiretso combine ang tanang forces bisag pila pa kadaghan. Kang graphical is i-break breakdown gid nimo siya into two forces. Ang analytical is madiretso na nimo siya. Dira lang laay.
Push, Papa. Push.
Ang laay gyud. Kamuka nimo sila, di mo ako tulo man to sa panser kaya karon dagda na mo. In solving concurrent forces class, I will use analytical method. Nganong ganako analytical method class? So by the way, what din ako na explain no? Yung formulas bitaw. This one, to solve for the resultant na class, bisan pa nag-analytical or graphical method, formula for the resultant sa concurrent. Importante ni, write down the square root of rx squared plus ry squared. Asa man ka mag-supply og value ni rx og ni ry. To get the value of rx class, gikan siya dinhi, summation of forces x. Now, what is summation of forces x? Summation of forces x class, tanang forces along sa x-axis. To get the forces x class, any forces nga naka-incline, kana na siya gitawag og two perpendicular components. Now, let's say for example, this is a force having a magnitude of f and a direction theta. Na siya gitawag og two perpendicular components. What do you mean by perpendicular? Having an angle of 90 degrees. Na siya a force towards this direction, na po na siya towards that direction. Pwede po na siya klasa nga padungad to, padung naog. Depende lang sa imong direction sa imong force. Pag imong force nakapadung gani ngadto class, obviously ang imong x padung na dito. Now, this force class kay along x man siya, this is the horizontal component. Ang horizontal component class, component of this force F along horizontal plane. So therefore, this component class is the component of this force F along the y-axis. So to solve for the Rx, you need to sum up forces, tanan nga force din sa horizontal plane, tanan nga naghigda nga force. And then to solve for the total reaction class along sa vertical component, solveon po nimo ang tanang force din sa y-axis, tanang upward o tanang downward. And then gingon dig tanong nga, you will solve it algebraically. These are vector forces. We really need to consider the direction denoting sign convention. Sabdan? And then solving for angle class, arctangent of ry over rx. Now these three formulas class are essential in solving resultant of a concurrent force system. Well, in fact, bitaw class, sa concurrent force system, kanira jud ang formula nga magbalik-balik, wa na ilain. Kung nakalindot sa statics, kay sayon ra siya, dili dagag formula. Di ba? Simple.
Push, Papa. Push.
Di ba mga ka-civilian?